Imagine a shield, a protective barrier that's been faithfully standing sentinel over us, acting as our ever-present guardian, safeguarding us from the relentless and merciless bombardment of damaging solar radiation for countless eons. This shield is not a product of fiction or the creation of a whimsical fantasy. It is neither a tale spun by ancient storytellers nor a mythical entity from an epic saga. This is a factual, concrete, and irreplaceably essential part of our existence, our planet's cherished and valued ozone layer. The ozone layer, an atmospheric stratum enveloping our home planet, is not an impervious, invincible armor. It is, in reality, a vulnerable entity, susceptible to assault and erosion. Over an extended period spanning many decades, human activities have inadvertently and unintentionally waged a subtle yet devastatingly damaging war on this protective layer. Our ceaseless thirst for progress, our tireless pursuit of technological advancements, our desire for increasingly convenient lifestyles have all contributed to an insidious, steady erosion of this protective barrier. Countless factors have played a part in this gradual erosion, but chief among the culprits are chemicals known as chlorofluorocarbons, or CFCs for short. Once hailed as a marvel of modern science, a common ingredient in a host of everyday products, these chemicals found extensive use in sundry applications, from cooling devices to aerosol sprays, for a good part of the last century. They were silent, invisible assassins, seemingly innocuous in their dormant state. But when released into the atmosphere, these seemingly harmless chemicals revealed their true destructive nature. CFCs are not your run-of-the-mill pollutants. They are not mere specks of dust or ash that can be easily swept away by the winds. They do not dissipate or degrade under the warmth of the sun. Instead, they exhibit a persistence akin to relentless invaders, able to remain in our atmosphere for years, even decades, incessantly gnawing away at the protective ozone layer. The impact of this continuous assault, this ceaseless chipping away at our protective shield, is far-reaching and catastrophic. One of the most immediate and evident effects of this depletion is an alarming escalation in harmful ultraviolet UV radiation reaching the Earth's surface. This heightened exposure to UV radiation can lead to a significant increase in instances of skin cancer and cataracts among humans. But the repercussions of this erosion do not cease there. They extend beyond the realm of human health, affecting nature and wildlife in ways we are only beginning to comprehend. Increased UV radiation can cause substantial harm to agricultural crops, reducing their yields, compromising quality, and posing a threat to global food security. It can upset the fine balance of ecosystems, initiating a chain reaction that can impact countless species and disrupt biodiversity. It can lead to the bleaching of coral reefs, the underwater forests that provide shelter and sustenance of marine life. It can affect the reproductive cycle of phytoplankton, the primary producers in aquatic food chains, thereby upsetting the balance of life in the oceans. However, even within this seemingly grim and desolate scenario, there's a flicker of hope, a beacon of light piercing through the end of this long, dark tunnel. The Montreal Protocol, signed as the 20th century drew to a close in 1987, marked a significant turning point in our relationship with the ozone layer. It was a defining moment, a testament to the shared power of global cooperation. Nations around the world pledged to terminate the production and use of these harmful chemicals. Recent reports, strengthened by years of scientific research, suggest that these joint efforts are beginning to have a positive effect, with promising indications that the ozone layer is gradually repairing itself. The wounds caused by years of neglect and abuse are beginning to heal. However, this victory shouldn't lead to complacency. The struggle is far from over. The fight against ozone depletion, not unlike the battle against climate change, requires our continuous vigilance, unwavering commitment, and proactive action. Every action we take matters immensely. Every choice we make, every product we buy, every habit we change can make a significant difference. It is our shared obligation to ensure a healthy planet for generations yet to come. It is a duty that falls on the shoulders of each one of us. On their own, our individual actions may seem insignificant in the grand scheme of things, but collectively, they can bring about an immense wave of change. Let's not forget, every single action counts. Be a part of the solution, not the pollution.